Basically, fair value gap in my own term, fair value means the displacement of price leading a gap in between two candles. So generally, it's you can call it a three candle pattern. You can call it a fair value gap, or you can call it a three candle pattern. So it's gonna be like something like a three candle pattern, right? So fair value gap is displacement. The displacement of price leading a gap in between two candles. Right? And when we talk about fair value gap, fair value gap pattern, fair value gap pattern, fair value gap pattern, the pattern starts with the candle first close. Okay, the candle first close, and then second candle, second candle closes above the first candle. The pattern is complete. Pattern is complete after the close of of third candle. Okay, so uh, this is a very clear example and characteristics of like fair value gap, right? Basically, fair value gap is a three candle patterns, like three candle pattern. The displacement of price leaving a gap in between two candles. So it's gonna be like something like this. So that means your fair value gap will be between this first candle, between this first candle and the third candle, right? And the third candle. So the gap in between the first and the third candle is the fair value gap. Yes. Yes. This is a bearish example. Yeah, you understand. This is like a bearish example. Uh, I'm gonna do like a bullish example now. So, but the main important aspect that you have to know, this space, this gap here is a fair value gap. All right. This is the most important thing, right? Three candle pattern. First candle, the second candle, and the third candle. So the same thing automatically, the same thing will have to happen. So the same thing goes to the bullish structural fair value gap. to the week of this candle. This is bullish fair value gap. The bullish fair value gap. Okay, so this is a very clear example of the bearish fair value gap and the bullish fair value gap, all right? And uh, most people will literally take an entry, you know, when the price gives out like a fair value gap, kind of, you know. So most probably, what they'll be expecting will be something like this in a bearish play. It's like the price will keep, you know, after creating that fair value gap, then they will be expecting the price to at least, you know, one more fill in the fair value gap zone and then continue the bullish the bearish play. The same thing also goes into this guy. So the price will likely, you know, come to fill in the fair value gap zone, then continue the bullish uh, move, right? So mostly the smart traders will always uh, refine the fair value gap and find the 50% 50% feed level in the fair value area. All right. So they will do something like this just to get a snipe entry. So they will have to refine it to get a 50%. So most probably they will have to do something like this. Most probably they will have to like, you know, you know, depending how the structure of the bull market is. So most probably what they're expecting the price like fill in the fair value gap up to the 50 uh, percent of the fib, you know, then the price will have to continue the downward direction. Okay, so the same thing uh, goes to the bullish play based on the entry module for fair value gap. Most traders will also do the same thing, looking for the 50% of the fair value gap area, which will help you to get the snipe entry. You know, so most probably you see traders looking for this. You know. Then the continuation of the last week or any other direction. So something like this will also come in play. So this is like a very good example of entry module based on fair value gap traders. You understand? Because they will always have to wait for the price to mitigate or to fill in the 50 zone of the fair value gap. Also, the characteristics of the fair value number one is that the fair value acts as support and resistance. Oh, let me write it down. Let me just try to type it down. So fair value gap characteristics, right? One acts as support, acts as support.